Hello, what's up, everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka Review King MB, and this is another impromptu 31 Days of Horror movie review. Here's a film that I did not know was in the works, I did not know was on the verge of coming out, and I did not know came out already. I'm talking about Tremors 7 Shrieker Island. This is a 2020 film that was directed by Don Michael Paul, same guy that's directed the last two, at least, Tremors films. He's also, I looked up his filmography, he's directed so many of these direct-to-DVD sequels of bigger movies, but he does the direct-to-DVD sequels. I mean, hey, there's a market for that, there's a need for that, I guess. The plot of this movie is you see this island filled with a group of mercenaries who are there to specifically catch the big-ass giant tremor that we've seen before in past films. Also, there are little creatures known as Shriekers that, they're deadly, and this group is trying to go after them. But they're so dangerous, they're so hard to catch, that they need the help of who else but Burt Gummer, and they recruit him. They do. What I think of Tremors 7 Shrieker Island is, I didn't hate the movie, I didn't dislike the movie. The movie's fine, it's watchable, it's okay, but this series, I can't believe how long it's been going on for. I can't believe that there is still at least somebody out there who wants to see more of these films. There's been horror movies that I would die to see sequels for, that I'd love to see sequels for, but we've never gotten it. And it seems like for some of them, we never will get the proper sequels that I am asking for. But these movies, somebody wants them to get made, somebody wants them to happen. I will say this, the best part of this movie is Michael Gross as Burt Gummer. He's been involved in the series since the beginning, since day one. He became the main character for these later movies, and I think he's great. I like that his character is retired, he is living off somewhere, full gray beard and just like a hermit of sorts, and he's happy doing so. He only comes out of retirement because of how dangerous this situation is, because of how much needed he is to help save the day. Everyone else in the cast and characters, honestly, I didn't care for. And I just sat there not really caring if anyone else lived or died. Didn't really care what happened as far as the story aspect of those characters in particular. Like, for example, John Heder plays Jimmy, aka, yes, Napoleon Dynamite himself is in this movie. At first I thought maybe he was going to replace Jamie Kennedy and just play Bert's son, just replace him. I don't know. But no, he's playing a new character, Jamie Kennedy. They explain that his character was arrested and is in jail now for some stupid smuggling drugs thing. I maybe it's just because they couldn't get Jamie Kennedy to come back, which is weird to say because what the hell else is Jamie Kennedy doing right now that he couldn't have been in this movie? And in retrospect, I kind of wish he was. Just, look, this isn't a franchise that I'm hugely invested in and all that tied into, but given where this movie ends up, yeah, it would have been nice to see Jamie Kennedy, I guess, reprise his role. Caroline Lingreschi, she is the mother of Jamie Kennedy's character. She had a past relationship with Burt, and I guess that dynamic is fine, kind of interesting. The actress I wasn't too crazy about. She was just sort of whatever. I don't know. Jackie Cruz plays Freddie. That's an actress that she looked familiar. Maybe just a similar look as to somebody else I've seen before, because I looked her up and I didn't recognize her from anything. But I liked her for what she did. She didn't get a whole lot to do, but from what she did do, I enjoyed her. Richard Brake as Bill. He's kind of the leader of the group that initially go to this island to try to capture the creature, and this is an actor that I've seen play some sick, diabolical, evil people, especially in Rob Zombie movies. And in this film, it's not surprising that he's a little more in the shady side. But I'll always remember this actor the most as being the guy who killed Bruce Wayne's parents in Batman Begins. Have to always throw that in there. The giant tremor creature itself, I guess there were, and this goes overall with the CGI in general, some shots and some scenes, it looks decent. It looks like, wow, whatever the budget is, I'm sure it's pretty low. It looks decent in that one shot. It looks like it's actually a big budget movie in this one shot. But then there's plenty of other shots, probably even more so than not, where it doesn't look all that great, where it does look like it's maybe a TV show, but like a CW TV show. And look, it's maybe not their fault. They did try to go for broke. They had ambition. There are some decent scenes with the creatures, especially the Shriekers. I like that this movie emphasized more on the Shriekers and their abilities, them almost acting like the Velociraptors from Jurassic Park and just their hunting abilities. And I was really more into that aspect. I think we could have even done more of that. Once again, budget's not high, so they did what they could. You saw POV shots of the creatures and how they basically have predator vision, so I thought that was pretty cool. My biggest complaint is, yes, there might have been some boring parts to it. Yes, most of the characters, other than Bert, is not that interesting, and I didn't really care about them. John Heder, every scene that he's in, and he's doing dialogue, and he's trying to be either nervous or trying to later on become kind of a badass. Do I believe that? No! But whenever he's talking, I just can't help but not hear Napoleon Dynamite. Even when he's just trying to talk normal, I hear this dude's voice. He only played the character in one movie, and yet I can't separate them at all. It's kind of sad. But forget all of that. My biggest complaint really is the ending. I don't want to get into it. I don't want to get into what happens and why I don't like it. But if you see the movie, if you have seen the movie, then you know what I'm talking about. You probably don't like it either. It was a little annoying. I just felt like this doesn't feel earned. This doesn't feel deserved. This doesn't feel like it should have happened. It just felt like, well, this could be the last one, so let's just do this. I don't know. I didn't love this movie, but I also didn't hate it either. It's, as far as a rating goes, it is a current film. I'll give it a Netflix and chill.
Oh, yeah.
So guys, let me know in the comments below if you too have seen Tremors 7, Shrieker Island. Did you like it more than I did? Or do you agree that it's just, whatever. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later!
Soul's taken over by a devilish path. You got me walking on broken glass. Kicking down the door with a Jason mask. With a deck don't machete, but you motherfuckers know it's heavy. Anytime you're ready, you can get you with a Bowie. Setting up to blow me, but the bitch don't know me. Who's going? I'm going, you know. I know that the man in the mirror is my next rival. Time goes and I never thought I'd live it so fast. Staring at the world from the end of my glass. Turned into a dark place, severed my brain. I done dropped out of class, but I made it.